Hello everyone. Welcome to Bajwa Immigration Consultants. I hope you are all well. In this video, we will discuss about the pathways from student visa to PR. As there used to be an old saying that if one door closes, there are 10 doors which will open. But it seems like the Australian government is trying to deny that. How? Because they are trying to close most of the pathways for an international students. See, if we have a look at this screen, there are few subclasses which are near to close for the international students. How? If we discuss in detail, when a student used to come to Australia, they could have applied PR under subclass 187. But now, as they have changed the rules that the student requires 3 years of full-time experience in their nominated occupation, but the student will not be able to fulfill that requirement because on student visa they are not allowed to work full-time. They are only allowed to work 20 hours. So eventually they are not able to fulfill the requirement and they will not be eligible to apply this subclass 187. Further, there used to be subclass 457, which due to many issues they have abolished it and they introduced a new visa, that is subclass 482, which again requires 2 years of full-time experience in the same occupation. Again, the students will not be able to fulfill that because they do not have the full-time work right. Further, if we talk about subclass 186, it again requires 3 years of full-time experience and the skills assessment as well. The students are not able to fulfill the 3 years full-time experience due to the conditions on their student visa. Hence, it's not available for them until unless they have the 3 years of full-time experience. And further, if we talk about subclass 189, it has very less seats. As they are decreasing the seats, they are increasing the points and it is becoming hard for the international students to attain very high points. So they cannot touch subclass 189. Now what has the student left with? There's a tiny visa which we also call lollipop visa. It's 485, that is temporary residence visa, that a student can get 18 months up to 2 years depending upon what qualification have they attained. This visa could be of 4 years as well if they have studied PhD. But I will talk about only the majority of applicants who have studied diploma and they will get the TR for 18 months. And those who have studied bachelor and master, they will get the TR for 2 years. Now, I believe the applicants are left with 489 and 190. But that is also gone hard due to the recent changes in the point system. As the government has increased the minimum point to be eligible to apply the PR from 60 to 65, so in 489, the applicants required to have 55 points of their own so that they can apply the visa under subclass 489. And for 190, they require 60 points of their own. If we have a look at the invitations issued in the financial year 2017 and 2018, altogether approximately 29721 invitations were issued. That included not only subclass 189, but there was subclass 190 as well, there was 489, and there was also subclass 489 which were sponsored by their blood relatives. So if we have a look at subclass 190, there were 9843 invitations issued together by all states. And then there was 489 and the invitations issued by all the states were 3887. And under skilled independent subclass 189, there were 15,300 approximately invitations issued. Now, the question is that if so many pathways have closed and the invitations issued under general skilled migration were only approximately 29721, what exactly does Australian immigration wants from the immigrants? Are they making it very hard for the immigrants to attain the PR, there are a few more possibilities as well. What could these possibilities be? Either they want the international students to come to study, attain quality education, and go back to their home countries. I hope you all are getting the quality education, or they want to push the immigrants to the regional or the designated areas because Melbourne, Sydney, and Queensland, these areas are overcrowded. Australian government wants the people with good English. For example, they have 7 in each of IELTS or PTE or any of the other English language tests. 3 or 4 years ago, when we used to get a letter from immigration, there used to be a tiny line written underneath the paper, which used to be "People are business." That means they have made us business, we are their business. And I don't think any of the businessmen will be losing the money in business. So if we want to gain in this business as well, we need to plan beforehand. We need to plan our future so that we can get the permanent residency in Australia. I'm remembering a small story that there used to be a cyclist going on the roadside, and a very rich person came and made him to dream of a car and asked him to sell his cycle to him. That cyclist not only sold his cycle, but he couldn't earn enough to buy the car. So he lost his cycle as well, but he couldn't buy a car as well. I don't want you to be in that situation. The applicants need to plan beforehand to have a good future. Thank you for your precious time.